Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I am Enemy Ghost Eater Wife, and today we are reacting to Tekken. Right now we doing Panda. I'm sorry, we're doing Panda on Tekken. Then we're doing how the story so far, and then we also gonna do Elisa stream. Elisa um Tekken reaction too because Elisa just got released today, and what happened was she got released today and I couldn't really try. I'm trying to keep up with the character. It's hard for me to keep up with them because he's releasing them like each time. And to me, it's kind of weird to me because the demos already out and you're just releasing the characters beforehand because it's almost getting to January 24th, and that's when Tekken 8 supposed to come out. So he's bringing them. It's kind of weird to me. You're bringing them a little bit later before Tekken come out. I don't know. It's just a situation. He's trying to bring them out and see how they fight now, how the character's supposed to fight now, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But before we start, guys, let me make sure you know, because this is pretty interesting because I'm doing this when it's raining outside and I'm trying to make sure my Wi-Fi is running smoothly. So give me 1 second because I'm being kind of honest with it because it's pretty strange. It's I'm being honest with you guys because it's pretty strange. He's bringing it out to me, and I feel like it's kind of strange because all these characters you bringing out now before Tekken comes out on the 24th, it's kind of odd to me because I was thinking like Alicia was re-upload, but I'm not sure because everybody keeps saying did Alicia got re-upload, and I wasn't really sure. So the whole situation is kind of weird and strange to me. I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's not my place. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And if you want me to do more Tekken videos in the future, or do you want me to play Tekken 8 games, please subscribe. So we're going to get started with Panda first. Because Panda, it's kind of strange. Panda's out and we just have the Tekken demo. So it is kind of strange to me. So we're going to do Panda first.
Get ready for the next battle! Tekken 8! New Challenger! Panda!
guys. I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the breakdown. Give me 1 second, cause I gotta rewind it. Let me see. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta turn on some music since we're talking about it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown now because I turned it down so it don't be too loud. So about Panda, I like her move sets. Her move sets are really good because she's not that slow like she used to be. And please note, guys, I am not good at fighting. That much fighting games like normal people is. So just bear with me. So about Panda's fighting style here, because I think we're going way too fast here. All right, so about Panda, it just how she fights now. It's like almost like a punch, almost, but I think it's like down 4, 6, 4, like down 7, 4. I think, because I'm not really sure. But I will say, Panda is not slow anymore versus Tekken 7. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. There's too much noise. All right, guys. Sorry about that. It's like, I'm somewhere in the room and it's like so much noise behind it. So about Panda, pretty much. So I had to start over because I had so much noise in the background. So about Panda, I like when Harada made her move sets a little bit better because then Tekken 7, it's like she was kind of slow to me, and now Panda's a little fights a little bit faster and a lot more fearless as I really, notice because her punches now, like, look at that. because Panda now is aggressive. She's not like 100% slow anymore, like she used to be now than she used to be. But I like the hits back 469. Could say that because bear with me, guys. It's just how she fights now. She fights a little faster. But I like when cause Xiaoyu and Panda have a good relationship, so it is pretty funny in some way. But I feel Panda is the strongest one. But how she fights now is pretty dandy. I just like when Harada really pay attention to the characters and focus like Panda now. Even the move set is a little bit better. Special is a little bit better than the move set she has. But I forgot what the move set. Oh yeah, I remember it. Now the belly one I didn't really like too much, honestly. The belly special I did not like because Panda wasn't really like really fighting. It's like she's having fun with you and make it like a like a fun attack instead of like aggressive attack because that one I like is when she spins Xiaoyu like a yo-yo or like a ball. But I just like how aggressive Kuma is, and I like how aggressive Panda is because I'm looking at if somebody play Panda, of course, yes, they will have an advantage of you fighting, but have an advantage of you in the corner. But I think Panda is a very good character. I'm just happy Rada put her back in the game because I was thinking like Panda wouldn't return in Tekken 8 because we already know Panda's in every Tekken game regardless. But Panda is very popular, and also Akuma. I know some people are disappointed we don't have Eddie, we don't have Christy, we don't have like most of the characters we have, but I'm just grateful we have Panda, we have Akuma, we have Steve, we have Nina, and all the characters. I know y'all getting tired of me repeating it, but I just want to talk about it more because I don't know about how fighting games work. Honestly, I don't know it because some people will know fighting games more than me, but I'm just telling the truth. I don't really know fighting games like that. Because the only game I play Street Fighter, I play Tekken, but I'm just happy Panda is back in the game. I don't play Panda, but somebody play Panda and will understand the concept of the game. If you're a first timer, for me, I'm still a beginner. I'm not like um, I'm a fighting junkie too, but I'm not good at, you know, how they fight. Like how Panda fight is like, people will know like how she fight, like 6'5", 6'9", or something. But to me, I would just make my reaction talking my opinion, just talking about Panda in general, because I just like how Panda is now than Tekken 7, because she was kind of slow in some point. She wasn't that aggressive. But now I'm happy she back in the game. She's more aggressive. You made Xiaoyu aggressive. You made Steve aggressive. You made all the characters aggressive pretty much. That's all I can say about the game because I'm not really I've, talking about like when you react, so people will say, they really like the game, they like the structure to it, and I do like the structure also. But I'm just happy Panda is back in the game, and that's all I can say. Because I just like how her moves is, versus her move off of Tekken 7. But I'm not gonna say like I dislike Tekken 7. I like Tekken 7. But I don't say I dislike it. I dislike Tekken 7. And there's so much more in the game I wish he focus on. But that game was a $100 million game, so I'm not gonna be like really trying to judge how the game works, anything like that. But I just like Tekken 8. I just like Tekken in general, and I do like Street Fighter also. But this game here, I'm just very excited what it's gonna be like whenever it comes out. Because when this game come out, everybody's gonna be hooked. I will be hooked. Everybody's gonna be hooked on Tekken 8, regardless. Because right now we have Street Fighter versus Tekken 8 in this one. But I'm just like how I see Panda now, and how Panda fighting moves are now because it's more aggressive, and I kind of like it. But I wouldn't say I would play this character, but I would like to play Panda and start practicing on her. But I like her special, and her special is really cool. But I think that's what I'm gonna say um about Panda. So we're just gonna move on to another one right now. So let's move on to, let's see. Now we're gonna do this one, but this one gonna be after we do Elisa. So before we start with that, guys, I'm sorry I couldn't do Elisa thumbnail because I wanted to do it separately. But the problem is Alicia just came out. So suddenly I couldn't do it. So I said I might as well do it all together. So I might as well put it into a full video, um, full title, but she would not be in the picture. Or I could make another thumbnail with 3 at once, but I think about that later.
Get ready for the next battle! Tekken 8! New Challenger!
軽装運転で頑張ります。
Alisa Voskanovich!
アリサです。死んでください。ゲームでした。アリサです。よろしくお願いします。すいません。返してけれ。ありがとうございます。
Man, at least. Oh boy. I got so much to talk about. Some of the music a little bit. I got something about Elisa. I do want to talk about the slow mo as well. Let me see it's playing. Okay. So I enjoy Alicia gameplay right there because Alicia now they changed her movesets. Made her a little faster, then a little slower than Tekken 7. I just noted that. And then I also noticed the slow-mo is back as well too. Because at first I thought he's not gonna put the slow-mo back in the game because Tekken 7 we had a slow-mo. And it was a pretty good mode he made for it because who's gonna get the first punch first. But I noticed Elisa's like she's like more aggressive than she used to be. But I kind of like that part when her head fell off and Josh just went ahead and just threw her head back on. It was pretty funny to me. But her movesets are really better. Her movesets are not like, slow. And it's not like, because for me, I don't really when I play a fighting game, I don't really pay attention how they fought a fight or anything like that because sometimes I don't pay attention. But now what I'm looking at now, it's like, how she's fighting now is like more aggressive how she fights now. It's like she's fighting faster than slower anymore. Because I know Tekken 8 she was fighting a little slower. And then I think Tekken 7, I think she was fighting like distance, but I wasn't really sure it was distance or not because when I play a fighting game, sometimes I don't pay attention to it. But now I understand how she's fighting now. She's fighting like a little bit closer, like forward than backward. But that's my opinion a little bit. But to me, guys, this is my first time knowing her last name. Her last name is very long. And I didn't know it was that long. Honestly. But I like her design as well. Her design is pretty dope. I like her new design. I still like her old design too. So I'm not gonna say like, hey, both. And then I know I didn't talk about panda design either, but I do like panda design also. Because I just like how Harada is paying attention about focus on his character before he released the game. First, I know Tekken 7 wasn't rushed or anything like that. I know it took him maybe about, it could have took him 5 years or more, but I know when Tekken 7 came out, I remember he was trying to bring Tekken 7 out, then he delayed it until the summer. And then how the product went, it went pretty well. But now this product here is gonna go even better because you got like more, how would I say it? You got more strikes now, pretty much. More strikes. I will say strikes are more more of the system in balance now. Because like Tekken 8 is now, it's gonna be like could be the number one game is out right now. I'm not sure. Because right now Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 is going against each other. So I think Tekken will win this one, but I'm not going to judge Street Fighter because Street Fighter is a good game too. But to me, he did a lot better with the system and how, keep forgetting her name a lot. Elisa is going. Because how she's fighting a little closer. And then like she's fighting a little faster and aggressive, like I liked. So this game is gonna be it's gonna be good. I would enjoy this gameplay in this game, in the story. The story gonna be real good. Because how she's fighting and everything is really on point. And I do like her special too when she take her head off and use it as a bomb. So I feel like the special is really, really good, and I'm going to enjoy playing Tekken 8 a lot. But I don't want to say goodbye to Tekken 7 yet, but Tekken 8 is on the moneymaker right now. Because please note, guys, I am not good at games talking about fighting games in general. This is my first time talking about it, but I'm just telling you about how I enjoy it. But I'm just happy, you know, Harada is making progress of his game. Because everybody been talking about it. When they gonna make a Tekken 8? When they gonna make a Tekken 8? And there we go. We got Tekken 8. We got all the characters look a little bit older and better. And also Lisa, her design I really like, even because her it looks like wings. So Lisa looks good. Everybody looks good in the game. But I just want to look at it one more time before we move on. But I just like how her fighting stance are and how aggressive she is because she's putting Lars in the wall. But Tekken do have funny moments too. So Tekken 8 gonna be a really good game coming out this year. But we're gonna see how that goes. Because I am not good at this. But I like how they brought the slow-mo. Because at first I thought he's going to take out the slow motion. Because I haven't seen the slow motion the whole time in the whole trailer. But I was like, this is going to be a nice game. At least it looks good. And her fighting stance is a whole lot better. So we're going to go ahead and move on, guys. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move on. And also the demo's available. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go here. This is gonna be long.
Every single fight, no matter how big or small, has a story behind it. That's why when it comes to Tekken and the King of Iron Fist tournament, there's one hell of a story to tell. In Tekken 8, Jin Kazama will face off against his father, Kazuya Mishima, for the last time. Kazuya is threatening global domination, and since Jin is the only other person who possesses the devil gene as well, he may be the only chance the world has left. But how did we even get to this point?
I know,
What the
right?
hell is a devil gene? And why do these fathers and sons keep throwing each other off cliffs?
You don't know.
Well,
let me see.
It revolves around these three men: Heihachi Mishima, his son Kazuya Mishima, and his son Jin Kazama. When Kazuya was just 5 years old, his father, Heihachi, feared the boy possessed the devil gene, which is passed down through generations to the bearer's children. It allows the host to transform into a winged demon that possesses incredible strength and power. So, Heihachi did what any loving father would do: threw Kazuya off this cliff to see if he would survive. And survive he did. Kazuya would spend the next 21 years training to become a deadly fighter, the hatred he harbored for his father fueling his motivations. Ultimately, Kazuya would defeat Heihachi and become the first King of Iron Fist tournament champion. And then, in a moment of poetic justice, would throw his father off a cliff. Years later, we find Kazuya has turned even more sinister than his father was.
This is like.
But it brings us to the one woman who saw the potential good in Kazuya: animal rights activist Jun Kazama. Together, they would have a child, the third piece of this patricidal puzzle: Jin Kazama. Jin grew up without knowing his father, and after tragedy suddenly befell his mother, Jin sought out his grandfather and would be trained in the Mishima fighting ways by none other than Heihachi Mishima. Ever the opportunist, and knowing Jin possessed the devil gene, Heihachi would use Jin until ultimately betraying his grandson, shooting him at point-blank range in the face. However, death
That
was not
didn't
for
work.
Jin, and what would kill any other man would trigger what had laid dormant in Jin until that moment.
If he sure did, he went ahead and
Devil
slammed that
Jin
man.
was born. Since then, these three men have waged war against each other time and time again. This is until the most recent tournament, where Kazuya faced off against his father, Heihachi, for the final time by taking his life and throwing the body into a volcano, like only a Mishima can.
Oh, he did.
Which brings us to now. Kazuya's complete global control is almost at hand, and his power is seemingly unchecked. However, now fully healed from his own battles, Jin has resurfaced and is focused on stopping his father to become not just the newest champion of the King of Iron Fist tournament, but possibly the savior of all mankind too.
I mean, this gonna be good. War and war.
In Tekken 8, fist meets fate.
Mm-hmm. This gonna be good. I mean, this gonna be good. I mean, Tekken gonna be good because this story so far in Tekken is really, really good. So, like you guys heard him just now, he was talking about it. Because now Kazuya wanted to destroy this world. Now, because without his father now, his father's dead now. So now Jin is the last hope they got. Why I say that? Because Jin is strong enough to beat Kazuya in his own game. Because I realize this fight get between three men. With three men was really like an episode. Because it was really about, it was only Kazuya and Hamishima. It was like two men before three men. Because Kazuya was like really trying to destroy his father for so long. Pretty much. And then Jin didn't come in the midst until later. Because them two were fighting it out for so long. Really so long. And I'm just waiting on if Jin going to defeat Kazuya. Because we already know how Mishima is defeated by Kazuya. Because actually this is like pretty much, this is twice. He threw him in volcano. Why I say it's twice because he only did it one time. Then he came back to life. And this is the second time. This is when Mishima's life got taken and he went down to the volcano. But I do want to explain the story, guys, but if I talk about it on and on and on and on, it would take me a long time to talk about it. Because I like how he did the story, because the story we have on Tekken 8 on the regular Tekken is telling you all the stories of the old games he released. And all of them, I would like tell you guys, but I want to go on and on about it. But like what they showing you now, they showing what the story is so far, going back to Tekken 3, Tekken 1, and this is, I think, Tekken 3 or Tekken 2. But I think this is Tekken 3 because it's going back to Tekken 1, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, Tekken 5. All the way to Tekken 6 before Tekken 7. Now the Tekken so far in the series is really pretty done. Almost done, I think. Tekken 8 might be the last game, but I'm not sure. Because I remember Harada said 7 was the last game. But it wasn't true, I think, but I'm not sure. I feel like Tekken 8 going to be 100% a good storyline between Jin and Kazuya, because this fight going to be really, really deadly. And I really want to see who's going to win this fight. Because pretty much, guys, this is it for Tekken 8. Pretty much this is it for this stream, honestly. But I gotta go to the other stream now. We gotta do Margot's stream now. But I really want to go on and on and on and Tekken 8 for so long, guys. But we gotta go to. Excuse me, we gotta go to another stream. So I just want to know you guys what you think about Tekken 8 because right now my voice is not 100% elevated right now. But I enjoyed this stream and I do enjoy this gameplay right here. And I also enjoyed the story so far because it's telling you the story of Tekken 8, Tekken 1, Tekken 2, Tekken 3. What happened to Kazuya, what happened to Heihachi. Because I don't want to really explain the story, honestly, to you guys because I know some of you guys don't know about Tekken and I don't want to spoil to you guys. I'm just going to tell you guys just about it, how I like it, and that's all I can say. But this is not the place to really chat so long because my throat is not like really elevated to really chat all day long. So I want to know, guys, what you think about this. Do you think Jin and Kazuya will win, or you think Jin will win the fight? Just leave a comment below. So, guys, we about to go to the other stream, and I see you guys there. So, peace. I see you guys there.